back to this study. You've appointed two very impressive doctors with extensive stroke management experience that are going to help you through the phase 2 trial. Is this correct?
Right. Right. We're pretty well ready to roll for the phase 1 trial. The phase 1 trial is strictly safety and dose. And so we in fact met with the UK MHRA, that's the UK FDA for the British, and they reviewed our application. It was a very, very positive meeting. In fact, I have to say it was probably one of the best regulatory meetings that I've ever been in terms of the openness, the willingness to help. So we took a lot from that meeting in terms of confidence. We still have to apply for approval of the phase 1 study, but that doesn't take very long. And in fact, we're hoping to begin before the end of January. So next month. We tend to, 2022, it's next year, but it's really next month for us. Once the phase 2 study is done, it should take 3 or 4 months, not just to get the patients in, but also to look at the data. And we're trying to figure out the dose and duration. Then we can really dig into the phase 2 study. And with Dr. Rudd and Dr. Simister, we're going to work with them on what the protocol is or what the study will be for the stroke trial. We want to run 2 studies, one for the acute patient who's in the throes of the stroke, and how quickly we treat them. Excuse me, we don't know yet. We need to learn that. But then we also want to do a study for people who have had their stroke and they're now going through rehabilitation. We were thinking about restricting that to people who had suffered a deficit with arm movement, but I think with the advice from Dr. Rudd, we may even move that up to all patients that have suffered a deficit. Could be cognitive, could be speech, not just motor function. And we're ideally suited, I think, in the UK because they don't send you home right away. They sort of send you, if you have a deficit, to another institution or a ward where they're focused on rehabilitation. And I think that would be ideal for us. So that's what's exciting. I believe we have a reasonable chance of being in a phase 2 for stroke by the latter part of next year.
Well, they must really be encouraged by what they're seeing so far for these 2 individuals to jump on board. So that's very encouraging. And I just want to say cautiously optimistic. I'm sure they both are.